Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to our second video on this channel. I'm not going to go too far into the team preview, mainly because I went over that in my first video. So if you want to know more about this team, check out the link down below in the description to go back to the first video. I really like these 4K backgrounds. They really give a nice touch to the video. Unfortunately, as you can see, no one really did work more than anybody else this game. But I still have a really cool Ruby Sapphire Ubers battle to show you guys today. And today I'm going to be up against Grunglop. Correct me, but I think that's something from Banjo-Kazooie. But with that, let's go ahead and get directly into the game. I'm going to go ahead and flip over to this screen with my loading screen. And I'll be right back, okay? Alright, it's time for the music to change, and I have a really cool custom track that I found for you guys. I'm pretty excited to share it with you, and it will also showcase another favorite genre of mine, so that'll be really cool. For whatever reason, it's not actually playing though, so I do apologize for that. So I'll go ahead and do the same song again for this one, and I'll try to fix it on the next one, okay? Great. Fantastic. So, this definitely shows off my 100% favorite series of all time. So, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so today's match, like I said, is up against Grunglop. And we're going to go ahead and get it started. So, I'm leading with my Choice Banded Deoxys. He leads with his, I'm assuming, to also be Choice Banded Deoxys. Now, I'm not having any of those shenanigans. I have a Fortress to take this, and that's fine. He shows me a Wobbuffet. Now, in hindsight, I'm kind of thinking, okay, Explosion's fine to Wobbuffet because I can just go to Bulk Up Mewtwo, and even if he Encores me, I just sit on Bulk Up all day. Because, like, I mean, boosted Water Spouts is kind of a thing. I didn't know until this particular turn that he actually had Kyogre there. This actually kind of changes my plan very drastically, because even if I Bulk Up, I just need to go ahead and boom on this thing later, because this thing's going to be a problem. It does set up Calm Mind, so now I don't know if it's Calm Mind stock. That's my next question. That's fine, though, because I'm going to go ahead and force it into its rest by going ahead and going for a Toxic. I know I can take boosted Water Spouts by either Blissey or Latios. Even unboosted, +2, I have Soul Dew and Max Special Defense, and this is where the Max Special Defense comes in Lottie. Now, guys, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of physically defensive Latios. A huge, monumentally huge fan. But this special defense investment, Kyogre is so scary. You can ask anyone that knows me, I love Kyogre. And Primal Kyogre is one of my favorite Ubers of all time. By the way, guys, I'm curious, what is one of your favorite Ubers of all time? Let me know in the drop that down in the comments section down below for me. Once again, we've got some Calm Mind Wars, and pretty much, I know Latios favors this, because Water Spout power points, yeah, it is going to be higher under stock, but it's still going to reduce its HP over time. Even if it continues to rest, at some point, the Calm Mind Thunderbolt is going to overtake the Kyogre, and it's going to enable me to go ahead and break this Calm Mind Kyogre, which is super important. Not only because Kyogre is one of the biggest threats, especially physically defensive Kyogre, but just in general, this bulky, Calm Mind Water Spout Kyogres. And you might be saying, well, Water Spout would be better if you were faster, right? Well, no, not necessarily, because if you're going to continue to recover that health recurringly, you're going to be able to keep that Kyogre in. Now, I overthink this entire turn. I thought I was so scared of Banded Superpower that I just didn't hard switch into Blissey. But it's okay, Wobbuffet gets revenge killed by a Water Spout, and now we have Bulk Up Mewtwo, and Bulk Up Mewtwo tears Latios apart. Not worried about it at all. Some Yellow Magic is whatever. Even if you want to double for Yellow Magic, what I'm going to do, he shows me a Thunder, and in case he is Calm Mind Soul Dew Lottie like my own, I go ahead and blow up on it. This might actually be a pretty bad misplay. The cool thing, though, is now he goes into what I'm assuming to be Banded Rayquaza. He locks himself on Earthquake. I freely kill this thing off with an Ice Beam, because again, max physical defensive HP Kyogre, I'm not worried about anything, especially from this range, that this thing, that the Rayquaza could do to me. But does bring me down to the 20% range, and what I didn't realize at this time is I should have saved this and gone in and foddered off. I should have foddered off my own Deoxys. For whatever reason, I was thinking I could take a Banded Extreme Speed. You're seeing a pattern with the Banded Extreme Speed that I'm thinking I could take it. I should have definitely foddered off and gone into my own Blissey and just gone for an Icy Wind just to bring this thing down to a more revengeable range. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I also could have softballed out the PowerPoints and in Ascension been able to finish off the Deoxys late game. That was a little bit faster game than last one. Once again, I see Deoxys being one of the premier threats. Now, guys, funny story, these type of games right here in these different metagames, I realized that Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald have been so long ago. What, like in 2002? Probably even back even further. But we're still getting advancements to those tiers and advancements to how those tiers run and those battles run. I do apologize about that music corruption. I'm going to have to look into that. I really wanted to share that track with you guys, but I promise you guys on the third video, I'll have it fixed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.